There are a few times when Sri Lanka has actually come close to winning the World Cup, coming to the finals but not making it. Do you think luck needs to be on your side if you are to win a World Cup?
Certainly, yes, you need to have a little bit of luck to do well. I think you need to have a system where it has to come from the management, and you need to have right people on the right place, and you have to take the right step at the right time. I always believe that there are so many local coaches who do wonders in this country. You need to give them a recognition, and you need to give them exposure.
Welcome everyone, you are watching Conversations with Alanki. I'm at the beautiful and charming Bay Leaf restaurant, one of my all-time favorite places in Colombo. Today in my show, I have a guest who is one of Sri Lanka's best fast bowlers. Many would agree with me if I said that the 1996 Cricket World Cup victory is the most significant event in Sri Lanka's sporting history. It's been 25 years, and today's guest was one of my favorites because I used to watch a lot of cricket growing up as I was an ardent cricket fan. He was one of my favorites, not just because of his talent, but also because of his dedication and commitment towards the gentleman's game. I'm happy to have in conversation with me today the remarkable and talented Chaminda Vaas. Welcome. It's really nice to sit down and have this conversation with you. There's so much I'd like to discuss with you. There was the 25th anniversary of the 1996 World Cup victory, which was celebrated recently on the 17th of March. But before that, tell me, I learned that prior to entering cricket, like prior to pursuing a career in cricket, you wanted to enter priesthood. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Alanki, when I was young, and I grew up with a family, my parents are very strong Catholic. I have 5 siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm the youngest in the family, and I always go to church with my parents every Sunday, and I'm a strong Catholic. And when I was young, I wanted to become a priest. So my parents, even my brothers, supported me, and I was involved with the altar boy in my parish, and I was helping the priest when the mass is on. Then I have went to seminary as well, but everybody can't be a priest. You have a lot of dedication and commitment, 14 years, but God has have planned for everyone, and so God gave me a different talent, and I'm very happy that I have chosen to play cricket, and I always believe that God create everything, and God decide what to do, and the best thing for all of us.
You felt cricket was your true calling.
And God gave me this talent, so it's up to the God to decide what to do, and I think I have selected the right path.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the next question. Winning the 1996 Cricket World Cup was a moment of glory for the whole country. We were so proud of the team as a nation. How did this moment feel like for you, winning against all the odds?
It almost 25 years, Alanki, now, and when I look back, I was the youngest during that time. It feels great. Winning a World Cup is something like we all cherish, and we had a commitment, all the players, all the seniors, and 14 members. We want to win a World Cup. We want to do well. When we were playing for Sri Lanka cricket during that time, we are not financially benefit, but we play for the country. And if you take 1975 era, from Anuruddin Ponsa, Dulip Mendes, Roy Dias, Ranjan Madugalla, they all had a plan. They all want to do well for the country. They all want to win a World Cup. But their path we have been carrying through, and I must thank all the seniors, especially we had a leader, Arjuna Ranatunga, and all the seniors, Aravind, Roshan, Hashan, Asanka, they kept us, all the youngsters, at the right place. And our job is to play cricket during that time. I never think of anything else, and I love this game. So I think I believe that we did the right thing for the team, and we won the World Cup, and I think the whole entire country is happy what we did.
Absolutely. And like you said you played for the country. It was a time when there was not a lot of money involved in cricket. So if you had to play, if you had to win the World Cup, it was because you were passionate about winning the game for Sri Lanka. How do you think cricket has changed since the 1996 World Cup victory?
Well, I think after the World Cup, everything changed, and winning a World Cup, um, like for the entire country and entire all the players, all the cricketers are playing right now, and we were like number one during that time. So then the ICC's the main body, International Cricket Council, has funded a lot of money financially for Sri Lanka cricket. From 96, our cricket has been changed. So I'm very, very happy, and I'm very proud person to say that, the 14 members, we changed Sri Lanka cricket.
If you compare cricket back then with cricket now, what difference would you say there is?
Alanki, it's very difficult to discuss about how we played and now. So because we were like, we were given 100% for the game. Not that nowadays boys are not committed. These guys are very committed, but far as I see, lot of influences, and it has to come from the management. So if the management is such, if they can take the control, I think we have enough talent in this country to win another World Cup.
You do believe we can win another World Cup very soon?
We have so much talent. Not only 96, not only 2014. At least we can win at least 2-3 World Cup, because we have a backup. We have players. So
Right.
we need to work like, management, Sri Lanka cricket, coaches, selectors, even the players. We have to work like a chain. We all have to contribute, and we have to work as a team. If we can work as a team, I think the task would be very easy for us.
And we were talking about the World Cup. It's been 25 years. The 25th anniversary of the 1996 Cricket World Cup was celebrated recently, and it gave all cricket fans another opportunity to relive that moment of glory. So that brings me to actually talking about the special medallion collection. I'm sure this is very special to you.
Very special, yes.
Would you like to tell our viewers what the medallion collection is about?
Yeah, and this medallion, the person who did it he's from Australia, called Hertland. His name is David Flintoff, and I think he's one of best friends, Asanka Guru Singh, and he wants to given to all the 14 members. But at the end, we got everyone got different medallion, like same medallion, different boxes. I have 3 kids, so I have presented to my kids this medallion. And so I think it's good for them to have a memory after winning the World Cup, and I must thank David Flintoff as well, giving this medallion for us.
Yes, I'd like to say a few words about this special medallion collection. In order to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the 1996 Cricket World Cup, it's a great opportunity for all you cricket fans to purchase this. It serves as a good reminder and memory of the 1996 World Cup victory, which is very special to all our Sri Lankans. If you wish to purchase this, all you have to do is visit www.daras.lk. The link is on the screen. All you have to do is click on it and go check out the medallion collection. It's a beautiful collection. You'll get more details on the website. Moving on to the next question. We were talking about the World Cup. There are a few times when Sri Lanka has actually come close to winning the World Cup, coming to the finals, but not making it. It's true that talent and hard work is required to win a World Cup, but do you think luck needs to be on your side if you are to win a World Cup?
Certain limit, and
Yeah.
if you are very committed and if you are very determined to do well, I think anyway luck is with you always. And I remember when we were playing 96 World Cup, every game we played as a passion. Like if everyone giving 100% in the middle, I'm pretty sure that you will do well. And certainly, yes, you need to have a little bit of luck to do well.
Right. If we are to win another World Cup, what do you think we have to do differently?
Well, that's a good question, and I think you need to have a system where that it has to come from the management, and you need to have right people on the right place, and you have to take the right step at the right time. And it's like 2024 next World Cup, and we have only 2 more years. We need to have like short term, mid term, and long term plan. If we can execute these goals, I'm pretty sure that we can win another World Cup, because we have so much talent. Like I said earlier, we have enough talent in this country. But the problem is how we groom these youngsters into fine players.
And with regards to grooming these youngsters who have so much talent, don't you think it's important that Sri Lanka cricket uses individuals such as yourself and those who have had enough experience and exposure playing this international game?
Well, they have to, and not only me, even I always believe that there are so many local coaches who do wonders in this country. You need to give them a recognition, and you need to give them exposure, because the cricket as such, there are so many franchises, so many leagues are playing, but you need to send them out from Sri Lanka to coach with other people as well, and you can get all the experience. You can learn so much from them. If Sri Lanka can do that, I think we have enough people to do the job.
Right. Now that you don't play cricket nationally anymore, what's life like after cricket? What's life been like?
Well, I love my life, and after playing for 20 years, right now I'm totally relaxed, and spending time with the kids and spending time with my friends. I miss all these things, and having a great time with the people who love me, and having a great time right now.
Awesome. And what are your hobbies and interests?
I love to play soccer, and I love to travel. During this pandemic, I have been traveled about 25 places in Sri Lanka, because I miss a lot. When I was playing for Sri Lanka, I couldn't travel in Sri Lanka. So I've been traveling since pandemic, and really enjoyed places. and we have lovely places in Sri Lanka.
Absolutely.
And we need to help the people as Sri Lankans as well during this pandemic. So those are the hobbies I'm doing right now.
Okay, moving on to the final question. You recently passed a 2-kilometer test in less than 8 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
7:30.
7 minutes 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So how do you remain so fit?
I still fit. I still enjoy my fitness, Alanki, and when I was young, when I came to Sri Lanka side, during that time we had a physio called Alex Contouri. He's the one who changed entire cricket in Sri Lanka, and Dave Watmore is the coach. So Dave brought him to Sri Lanka cricket, and he's the one who changed everything. And he showed us what his fitness is. And we were like, we were running 5Ks, 7Ks, 10Ks during those days. And still, I'm into it. And I love fitness. I still do my part. And every Saturday, I do half a marathon.
Wow.
Because of this pandemic situation, I didn't do for 2 months. But whenever I have, I always go to the gym and I'll do my workout every day.
Awesome. It was truly nice having this conversation with you. We have come to the end of the first segment. However, do stay tuned for the rapid fire round. Favorite Sri Lankan cricket captain?
Arjuna,
Favorite international cricketer?
Brian,
Favorite food?
Sri Lankan food.
Favorite travel destination?
I love to travel in Sri Lanka,
Any particular place?
especially down south.
Define yourself in 3 words.
Very simple and honest.
Best cricket memory?
Winning the World Cup '96.
Best memory in life?
Best memory in life. Playing for 20 years for my country.
Hobby?
Hobbies, playing soccer with my friends.
Music or movies?
Both.
Okay, awesome. We have come to the end of this beautiful conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back again with another new episode with a new guest. Until then, take care and stay safe. I would like to thank our guest Chaminda Vaas for being here. It was truly nice having you and to have this conversation with you. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans who are watching this?
Well, I want to say thank you, Alanki, for inviting me this show, and I wish you all the success in your future.
Thank you very much.